Alright, so this is the last video I'm doing today. Y'all gonna have to watch me plant some flowers because I'll be trying to kind of take care of my plants, man. They take care of me. They got everything that you put your energy into that's a blessing is gonna reciprocate, man. I promise you it will. And we need to get some gardens planted, man, because the money is about to be worthless. And I feel like it's gonna happen pretty quick too. Um, I've given these idiots that owe me money opportunity after opportunity to pay me, man. They're so greedy. That's why I got fired because I do some. The ones of you that know me that know about my work know that I do. I put a lot in. I put all my effort into my work, man. And it ain't about the money. It's no. And the reason that I've got the money and the blessings that I do is because I don't care about the money, man. Not at all. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, man, it's my intention to stand behind what I tell you, man, because it's real important to me. And that's the reason that I've got the message is because I keep doing what I say I'm gonna do, even if I can't afford to do it, because it's important. It's important for me to keep my dignity that way, because my dignity it's all about what you do when nobody's looking, man. It ain't about the camera. It ain't about a lot of y'all are out there serving the camera lens, man, and you're beautiful without all that makeup and shit. You're beautiful just the way he made you, because like I said, you are the gift, man. Y'all need to listen to my Alan Watts playlist, man, because it's super important to find out why the presence and all that's so important, man, because you're the gift. You're not supposed to be out here chasing and all this shit just to prove, because what you'll find out and what I'm going to teach you is you're out here trying to prove your own worth to yourself, and that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And that's why I'm getting the blessings that I am, and I'm not killing myself to get them. I mean, I was, but it's getting less and less, and now you see he's blessing me down by getting y'all to listen. And for right now, I mean, and all the greedy folks have taken all my money, man. They really have. I'll post later, but just like Alabama Power, man. Y'all see my little house, man. I try not to take more than I need, man. It's a tiny house. It don't even have 2 bedrooms in it, but it's got everything I need inside of it, and I love it. And I'm gonna take y'all on a tour of it. But anyway, my power bill has never been more than $230 the whole time I've been here. Well, February of this past year, $784. How the fuck does that happen, man? Because some greedy asshole in an office decided he was going to take something from me, and he knew that I wasn't going to set the boundaries, because the guy before me did the same thing, and the guy before him, and that meant that he's going to make it where if I do set boundaries, he's going to cut my power off. You see how this works, man? You see how important boundaries are? They are the most important thing that you can do for yourself, is stand by your boundaries, man. And then Synovus Bank, man. Greedy assholes. I had been having problems with them, man, because now somebody just somewhere down the line decided that it was all right for these assholes to take $36 every time somebody hit my bank account when I didn't have money in it. Well, that being said, you cannot turn overdraft protection off on a business account. And the reason behind that is they're big boy in your shit, man. And the reason they're big boy in your shit is because they know you can't operate that business without that checking account, right? And you got to keep it in good standing to keep your credit where it needs to be. So if that's the case, then they're taking that shit, man. And I got $1,600 worth of overdraft fees from January the 5th, where I had sent the guy that I had been dealing with, who was really good up until they decided it was time to start taking my money from me. And then they wanted to, they gaslit the hell out of me, man. They wanted to act like it was, tried to act like it was my fault and that they were doing me some kind of favor when I was putting $20,000, $30,000 checks in the bank, and they were trying to hold them for 10 days. Now, how the fuck are you supposed to run a business with your money tied up like that? And then want to act like they had done me some kind of monstrous favor by calling and getting a check verified, when the dude I was working for, you know, like, I mean, you can't move money in a business anymore without having to deal with these dickheads. And that's some bullshit, man. That's why no businesses survive. Because they steal all your hope and all your money. And I was doing really well, man. Like, I mean, I was, you know, you don't see too many people that can take $30,000 worth of hits in their first year in business and not go under, man. Nobody can. So you're doomed any which way you turn. And y'all know that. Y'all know I'm telling truth right here. And so it's funny how God operates, because instead of taking the pain personal, I was working for some folks down in Alex City and doing a house down there, and it was a really intricate staircase, and I had to have all the stair parts custom made. Had to send off for them, get them made on a 5-axis CNC machine, and it was going to be a beautiful job, but they procrastinated, waited too long to hire me. And then when they did, you know, I had to go figure out when they hired me, they had already had the house framed up. And long story short, the job was fucked up when I got there. So when I started working on it, I, you know, told the superintendent and the guy that hired me, hey man, I said, this shit needs to be tore out and started over from scratch because it's fucked up. No, just patch it up. And, you know, I'm like, well, yeah, we're gonna get that in writing. And okay, so anyway, we do, and I go on with the job, and they paid pretty good up until, but they tried not to. And if I had stood my ground on that job, I would have got a lot more of my money. But they, you know, I've been working down there for weeks, and he had owed me about $25,000 and wanted tried to pay me 12 of it. Or no, man, you're gonna have to pay me at least 75%. I should have known right then. So I kept going down there, man. He's spending my money, and everybody, all my people got paid. All my help, all my hotel bills, everybody got paid but me, twice. I did a big ass job up in Gunnersville, man. It was had 2 freestanding curved stairs in it. You can verify all this on my profile. But anyway, went up there and busted my ass for this guy, man. And I should have seen the warning flags. It's my fault. But first day we were on the job, you know, we're outside smoking in the garage, and a lady comes up, she's stomping her feet and shit. She don't say nothing to us. She says, you smoking in my house? Oh, no, we ain't smoking in your house, man. We're in the driveway smoking, aren't we? We don't never smoke in nobody's house, man, ever. And so the next morning we get there, and there's no smoking signs all over that house. I mean, everywhere. Just being an obnoxious dick about it, you know. I should have packed my shit up and gone then, but no. I kept trying to, you know, do the right thing here. Well, this job went on and on. We'll get right there where, and because the last guy didn't pay me, I had to, you know, I couldn't live up to what I put in the contract. So I said, you're gonna have to give me some money, man. You're gonna have to give me a draw. That's all there is to it, or I'm gonna have to go home. Well, when I asked him for it, he's, you're gonna have to get something done, or I'll think about it. I said, think about it? Hell, you're gonna give me a check today, or I'm gone. And so the next day he gave me a draw on it and all that. Well, then in the next few days, coming days and weeks, to come in there, well, you hadn't been here and all this, because we were doing the job at night, because I don't operate on, you know, normal hours, mainly because it's quiet at night and I can think, and there's a lot of thinking that goes into something like that. And so anyway, I kept coming up and he'd say all that, and I, you know, tell him why he was wrong, which again, I shouldn't have been arguing with him. I should have just got my shit and left. But I had a lot of time and effort invested in that job. And so I get there a few weeks ago, and he's like, you weren't even here on Friday. I walked in the house, and he's crouched down on the floor, and he says, Trent, he said, your fucking steps have dropped 2 inches. And the steps hadn't gone nowhere. He had some idiot floor guy in there that didn't know what the hell he was doing, and he was trying to blame me because he wanted to go home early. It was on a Friday. Anyway, I'll continue it on the next video. Catch y'all in a minute, fam. Love y'all.